Hi there, this is Kayla Rehling, and I'm here with Kyle Rehling, my brother, soon to be sister.
Hi everyone.
It's nice to have you here.
It's nice to see you.
Currently, we are in Carleton Place, Ontario. Kyle's here getting some R&R before his journey into transitioning. So I'm going to jump right into the first question and ask you from past to present how you identified yourself.
Alright, so when I was very young, I'd say kindergarten, I identified as bisexual just because society has not yet molded us to what they expect of us, so I felt like I was attracted to both sexes. Then as time went on, I identified more as gay just because that's what I was more sexually attracted to and emotionally attracted to. So high school came around, and I guess I was masking that with a straight persona, you could say. I was dressing more masculine, and I was becoming sexually active with females. And again, time progressed. Shortly after, I started identifying openly as gay, and then now I identify as transgendered.
All right. And in your own opinion, what are your conceptions of gender roles today? Like, what do you feel men and women should act like?
Well, thanks to society, I personally feel that women and men should act however they want. If a man wants to put on a dress, he doesn't have to be called gay. He wants to wear a dress. That's strictly what it is.
Obviously, today's society is a little kind of, I guess, has a phobia of men and women going outside those boundaries. Do you feel personally that you're breaking a mold, so to say, of what society has sculpted for us?
I don't want to be cocky, but 100% I feel like I am helping with breaking that mold.
All right. So, during your childhood, was there any certain instances where you felt that you weren't normal or you wanted to be different?
Well, when I was younger, and I remember the elementary school that we both went to, I only had one boy friend. Like, I always hung out with girls. I was just always girls, and I had a few guys, but it would kind of be like I would feel like I was, the girl in the group in a way, looking back.
All right. And then do you feel that you need the sex change to be a complete woman? And when I say complete woman, I'm talking about like now you dress like a woman, you think like a woman, you act like a woman. Do you feel that you need to have a vagina in order to call yourself a woman?
I definitely feel like having a vagina, if you want to put it like that, would give me a lot of closure personally. I used to be in the mindset where I first started out and I wanted to become a woman, that I was even relaying to people in the media that I was saying I feel very comfortable in my body. There are parts that I'm not so crazy about.
Right.
I personally felt at that time that I didn't need the sex change to become the person I wanted to be the woman I wanted to be. So I felt very comfortable in my skin. But as time progressed, it became more of an anxiety thing where it changed, and I understand why people get this urge.
All right. So apparently you seem to be quite the celebrity in Barry. Here's just one example of how Kyle gets attention in Barry. He's apparently Barry's own Paris Hilton. So obviously here you see him imitating a parody of celebrities that decide to get out of the car wearing no panties. Katie, do you think they accept you or they don't accept you?
I feel if I'm hiding it, they accept me. I feel if I'm not hiding it and I'm being who I am with these, I feel that it's a bit more like, oh my god, turn your head, I'm not with him.
I want to know personally why you're attracted to men and what makes you desire them sexually and physically.
Well, personally, especially with the part that we mentioned about society where men have to be very built and aggressive and assertive in a way, more dominant, than females are definitely more passive and submissive. I just feel like I want it.
You want their aggressiveness. You want their
Yeah.
protection. All right. So when you were younger, you were being first sexually active. You were having encounters with women, and then now you're strictly men only.
Strictly men.
Strictly men.
Strictly men.
How has the need for love and sex changed from being the man wanting the woman to being the woman and wanting the man?
Okay, well, when it was the man wanting the woman, it was more casual. It was more kind of friends with benefits in a way. So woman wanting the man, it's kind of like I'm not one of those desperate people that worry if a person's going to call me back, but I'm definitely more emotional about the encounter, whether it be with someone I know or someone that's just a one-time deal.
Do you find it easier to get the woman as being a man, or do you find it easier to get the man as being a woman?
I find it definitely more easier to get the man being a woman. I have more masculine gay men coming to me just because I still have the men's body, but I dress more feminine. So I do get the masculine man. I do get the more closet gay man going into opening. The occasional straight man who wants just the outside, I guess the more clothing and makeup side, just because I'm a man on, when the clothes are off, and I look like a woman when the clothes are on.
So that's about all the questions I have here for Kyle. But there's one big question still remaining, and that's your new name when you are finished transitioning.
Well, I really want to keep that to myself for now, just because I want to wait till, transitioning starts and I change all my legal documents to that name. But I will give you guys one hint. It does start with the letter R.
So it's going to be double R, guys.
But, okay, fine. I'll admit the middle name. I'll give you guys that.
Oh, I didn't even know this one. This is news to me.
Yeah, news to you. I'm really actually feeling to do a little sentimental thing where I'll either have my mother's first name or my grandmother's first name as my middle. I won't say what their names are, but that's a hint.
All right. Thank you for your time, Kyle.
Thank you for having me. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.